Well, hey there, y'all. How's everybody doing out there today? Monday morning shooting this. Brand new week, brand new possibilities, eh? Today I want to share a little simple raw vegan sour cream recipe with you. This video is actually an afterthought. I was making this morning, and when I made it, I said, I've probably shared this at some point, but it's been long enough, and I don't think people like go back through all mine. So I said, nah, this is so easy, and it's so good that this one bears sharing again. So if you're new to the channel, why don't you go down there and hit that subscribe button now? Check it out a little bit, and maybe stick around here and watch a few more of my videos. And then when you hit that subscribe button, be sure you click on the little bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. This is nice. This is good stuff. I've been making this for quite a while. I love it. I hear people all the time, like I go to a few groups on Facebook that aren't about raw. And they're always talking about a product, like, oh, does anybody know where I can get good sour cream? Does anybody know where I can get good ice cream? Does anybody know? And I'm like, yeah, make it. So this is so super simple. Once again, it's not going to be an exact recipe because none of mine are. Listen, that's what I do. I get questions a lot like, oh, can I substitute this for this, and this? I don't know. I'm not really a kitchen person. I stumble across recipes and I just kind of figure out things that work. And I do a lot of stuff by trial and error. And especially and I'll talk about the water here in a minute. When I say water to desired consistency, that's what I mean, little by little. But I will kind of try to tell you as exact amounts as I used this morning as possible. I soaked about a cup of cashews. I soaked a cup of cashews. I didn't soak, I don't know, I soaked them for about an hour or whatever. I sliced a big slice of an onion, chopped it up, put that in my Vitamix. I used probably, I'm gonna guesstimate. Now you'll play with this, don't go heavier with it, but I used probably about 2 teaspoons, more or less, of apple cider vinegar. Sorry about that. I wanted to actually do a little visual here. So here's my bottle of apple cider vinegar. The reason I don't generally have like exact amount that I use is I just pour it into the cap. Like I use caps full. So I probably used about a cup of soaked cashews, probably 4 caps of this to start. Use 4 caps, the top of it, to start. And then let's see, the onion, the chopped up onion, the cashews, this, and then I started with just a little bit of water and I let it go. I let it blend until it didn't want to blend anymore, little by little by little by little. Now this is probably a recipe that, even though I made it in my Vitamix, with the cashews soaked, you could probably make, no, I'm not going to say probably, I know you can. You could make this in any blender. I could make this in my NutriBullet. I could make this in my roommate's cheap old Oysterizer. I always say that one wrong, but this stuff's good. It's got that kind of taste to it. And also too, you can like when this one is really one where I mean it when I say to the consistency you want. Because sometimes I make it a little thicker, like a proper sour cream, where I would use a spoon, you know, to scoop it out and use it, and it's got the exact consistency of sour cream. Sometimes I make it a little thinner just because I want it as a sauce. And one last thing before I'm finished with this video today is, and play around, once again, don't put too much water and ruin it, but you might want to make it just a little bit thinner than you actually want to eat it, because when it sits in the refrigerator for a little while, it's going to set. It's going to thicken naturally a little bit. So anyhow, this stuff is just good. Just get in the kitchen and play. You do not need perfect, exactly this, exactly that recipes. You can get in and create all kind of stuff if you're just like fooling around in the kitchen, and you kind of get to know what mixes with what works with what. So anyhow, hope you enjoy this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Have a beautiful week, and I'm probably going to see you several times this week. So peace.